What's up, everyone on YouTube? Welcome back to H&H Sports. It's us. It's me, Jeremiah.
Oh, excuse me. My name Chris.
I apologize for his behavior.
It's a Monday.
So we're back. Our subjects tonight, we're going to be talking about the keys to winning the Super Bowl, because last game, if we want to call it a game of two-hand touch scrimmage, also known as the Pro Bowl.
That was like a family in the park two-hand touch. That's what that was. Don't nobody get hurt because we all got to eat at the end of the day.
Right? I mean,
so
if
two-hand touch.
That concerned, why do it? Why do it?
I just hope they don't turn into the regular season type thing.
That would be awful.
I would not watch football.
Just keep it tackle.
Yeah.
Keep it tackle.
But yeah, the Pro Bowl, I mean, congratulations to everybody, all the players that made it to the Pro Bowl, for one.
You made it.
Two, hopefully the next Super Bowl will be way better than this one, because that two-hand touch stuff wasn't it. Didn't nobody like that.
I think the ratings will show the management.
Yeah. Shoot, let's see. Well, you want to just go ahead and jump right into it, because I can't think of nothing else to talk about for the Pro Bowl.
There's not much to say about it.
No, it's really not. I try to keep it going.
I only heard about it from everyone else on the internet. I actually didn't watch it. It's every like 30 seconds.
It was horrible.
Excuse me.
Watching people do two-hand touch all day. No. That's not it.
For everyone else that feels cheated, I know you're out there, because that's how I heard about it.
Y'all got okay, hold on. I got something to say. I figured out what I want to say. Y'all got pads on, playing two-hand touch. What is that? What is that?
Just for the pads to slow you down.
Yeah, you just slowing each other down with the pads on. Ain't no point. I mean, the fact that y'all playing two-hand touch, everybody should have been a wide receiver, and one person be a running back. That's
how
it.
You play.
Yeah. Treat it like some backyard BS. Man, just lob the ball around all day. Hey, just put like 60 minutes on the clock. No halftime, no timeouts, nothing. Just out there, just running, looking
backyard football.
Looking like rugby or some.
Don't insult rugby by doing that.
What? At least in rugby, they probably would have tackled in the pro game.
They don't even do the pro.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like if they had one.
Rugby to compare that.
Well, they don't have pads on either.
Yeah. Exactly. Even more insults. Even worse.
I was just like, okay, I put it like this, but it's hand soccer.
Hand soccer.
That's exactly what it was. Hand soccer. You can't use your feet, only hands. But yeah, that's all time I'm gonna talk about the Pro Bowl, because it was.
All right, so we're gonna go into the keys to win the Super Bowl. We're gonna break this down according to our self-proclaimed expert opinions. Key emphasis on self-proclaimed, not real experts here.
No,
but this is what we think. This is how we think each team has the best shot to win the Super Bowl, because if you look at the odds, it's way in the Rams' favor. But I still think Cincinnati's got a shot. But I'm kind of biased because I want them to win. So to start off with the Rams need to put pressure on Joe Burrow. They need to blitz like they have never blitzed before, which they should be able to do considering who they got. Between Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and Floyd.
Yeah, Leonard Floyd.
Between the three, they should be able to put plenty of pressure on Joe Burrow, which they're going to need to do, because if you look at what he's been able to do, taking 17 sacks in 2 games.
And
still winning. It's crazy. So you're going to have to pressure him. You're going to have to blitz every time.
Well, it also goes, like, into that. You got to restructure your game. Because if they coming back from the half with a whole different game plan, you should come up with another game plan also.
Have adjustments, right?
Get your adjustments right. Because if they're adjusting within that half, why come you can't adjust? Because just because it's worked good in that one half doesn't mean it's going to work the same in the second half. So adjustments should be made, or need to be made within this game.
Won't always be. Yeah, that's the key for both teams is adjustments constantly, because I'm sure as a coach you make your original game plan and probably 10 minutes into the game they've changed everything, so
yeah,
maybe quicker than that, probably quicker than that. So pressuring Joe Burrow, really using the blitz, using your rushers, and stopping the run as well. Joe Mixon has been tearing up the field, so if you give him space, he's only going to hurt you. You need to keep him. You need to limit him to 2 yards per carry, even less. That'd be awesome. But that's what you have to do. If you give him space, then you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, you talking about Joe Mixon. You also got to think about Samaj P. Ryan, because he's also back there, and he's the one that made the made that big run on Kansas City.
Oh, right. I was sleeping on him.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on P. Ryan either. Yeah,
no.
That's a good point.
Nah, just because I'll just say clog all the holes that you can if you're on the Rams defense, because they're definitely going to get open. Or Joe Mixon or Samaj P. Ryan just going to create one, and they're going to try to get it up the field.
Right.
So
they don't need a terribly large hole to get through. You got to clog it up.
Yeah, watching the games, Joe Mixon, he's been squeezing through really small, tight windows. Like, for real. Like, you got the right tackle here and the right guard here, and you see the window closing so slowly, and you see Joe Mixon going
wedge
like
your
this.
way through there.
Yeah, he's just squeezing through. But yeah, I'll just say for the Rams, blitz. I'll just say blitz 6. At the most, blitz 6. But just keep them main 4 in front and just let them just rush. Just send them every time. Because I wouldn't change nothing up front in the trenches, per se, because 9 times out of 10, Aaron Donald is going to get double teamed.
Right.
Everybody else going to get be one-on-one. And either...
You got to take advantage of that.
Right. So I'm seeing it as Von Miller and Leonard Floyd would probably be the main ones getting near Joe Burrow if they don't sack him.
They're going to have to pick up the slack.
Yeah.
Donald will still get through.
Donald will get through. But
most
if
of the
he
time,
don't,
he'll still get through. But he'll get stopped every
if Joe
once in a
Burrow
while.
don't go up inside the pocket, it might be mainly Von Miller and Leonard Floyd.
Yeah.
Right, but in this case, Joe Burrow likes to try to improvise and scramble a little bit.
He's pretty mobile, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not his go-to. But he likes to remind you that he can do it.
Yeah, he can maneuver.
It sounds like he does it on purpose. He lulls you into this sense of security that he's going to stay in the pocket and then he takes off running.
Right. I say for Bengals offense, starting with the offensive line, you gotta protect Joe Burrow, man.
You got
This man is getting hurt. He's been getting hurt, and
he's
It's
taking
shown.
some hits.
It's been showing. It showed in the Tennessee game, really, because of the fact of like how many times he got sacked, and you only can take so much, especially if they hitting you really hard.
Everybody's got their limits, and they're not hitting soft out there.
Nah, because Cincinnati fans, if y'all really want Joe Burrow to last long enough in this league, you probably wouldn't give him a better line because
you have
he
to.
He probably ain't gonna get past 12 or 13 seasons.
He's been taking these hits like a champ.
Yeah, that just because he's young.
That can only last so long. You start getting older,
Everything's starting to
take
change.
those hits so gracefully anymore.
Yeah. So I would say just get him a better line because that line that he has now, I'm surprised he made it this far. So yeah, because everybody ain't. You going against another elite defense and they ain't graceful. They ain't gonna show no mercy.
They're not nice. No. Imagine what he could do if he wasn't taking so many sacks.
He could do way more.
Man, there's so much that we haven't seen.
Right. There's so much that we probably ain't gonna see if you don't get a better line.
Get a better offensive line. It's in a box that's waiting to be revealed.
But okay. Another thing for the offensive line. I mean, not for the offensive line, but for the offense. Give Jamar Chase the ball.
Yeah,
he hasn't been getting the ball.
They targeted him once.
Yeah,
like once or twice in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, it's like he hasn't been getting the ball as much as.
And one of them was a one-on-one. He can beat. He can win.
Honestly,
one-on-one situation.
If you watch it, like somebody did like a I ain't saying who, but somebody on YouTube did a sky cam, like a film study.
Okay.
Of like Jamar Chase being open in the Kansas City game, and he was open 5 times, and the ball has not been thrown to him.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's.
I just
partly because
he's being sacked.
He doesn't have time to scan the field.
Or you're running out the pocket. but
yeah,
just hope this is not another Odell situation.
I don't think it's that bad, but
no, I'm just saying because Odell,
Cleveland could have done wonderful things with him.
Right, but
could have, but didn't.
I'm just saying. I just hope it's not another Odell situation.
Right. Yeah.
Because these two guys
it's
played
a great
in college.
Recipe for success.
Right. These two guys played in college together, and they almost made history in college in the championship. So, yeah, I know NFL is a whole different ball game, and like getting used to it and everything like that is different, but don't mess up the chemistry that y'all two have together.
Right.
Because I mean, like, of course you got the other two good receivers, but you don't want to mess up the one that you already created.
Your best one out.
Right.
All right. So keep throwing to T. Higgins in the slot, but throw some deep balls. Yeah, if you got some time and Jamar Chase is open, which usually is.
Yeah. I mean,
those big chunk plays are gonna.
Yeah, them big chunk plays in the Super Bowl really help because
they can help you, whether it's creating a lead fast or coming back. If you can get big chunk plays,
yeah, they help more in the Super Bowl than you think.
Oh yeah.
Running the ball is no issue apparently for the Bengals, but yeah. You just gotta get Jamar Chase the ball because he hasn't been targeted that much this whole playoffs. Honestly,
unless they're saving him, they got a whole new playbook for the Super Bowl. Could be. I don't know. But yeah,
Easy. I don't know.
definitely
Is it that?
utilize.
Is it Joe Burrow not getting like having enough time to throw to him, or is it the fact of
He
the
sees him
old,
and just doesn't throw it to him.
or it also could be the offensive coordinator.
It could be that too.
So who knows?
He is the one calling the shots most of the time. So.
Right. So who knows?
Yeah, somewhere have a meeting. You got to utilize Jamar Chase.
Yeah. Yeah. If your best receiver is not getting targeted, what you doing?
Right. Keep throwing to everyone else, but get him into the mix.
Yeah.
It's part of the Rams' threat on offense. Is yes, you have Cooper Kupp, but you can double team Cooper Kupp, and then oh no, there's Odell over there.
Mm-hmm.
So you utilize them, and then the other team has to try to come up with a solution to an impossible problem.
Right. Okay. Oh, we ain't talk about Bengals defense yet.
Speaking of
Bengals defense, I think y'all should try to run a cover 2 man coverage. And if you don't know what that is, it's when your 2 safeties just keep their zones and everybody beneath them play man. So, with that being said, I think that's like the best bet for them because of the fact of you got Odell, you got Cooper Kupp, you got the tight end Higbee, and they got I don't know the other receiver's name, but he's pretty good too when he comes off the bench.
Right.
But yeah, like if you keep your 2 safeties back and everybody else play man, I think that's the best defensive adjustment for y'all because you're not leaving Odell on an island by himself with your DB. You're not leaving Cooper on an island with your DB because if you double team one, the other one, the one's all alone. He's either or.
It's an easy pass.
Either or, easy pass, and it's automatically gonna get catch. So, because both of them got good hands.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think cover 2 man coverage is probably their best bet in this game. Also, if they, I think, I'm not sure that the Bengals defensive line can get there. I think they might end up second.
They can. They've got. I can never remember his name. 91.
Hendrickson.
Hendrickson. Yeah, Hendrickson. He's the real deal. He's he's gotten a good amount of sacks. I don't have the stats off the top of my head, but he's a real threat. When it comes to rushing the quarterback. So I think he's gotten to several quarterbacks. I think he's got a real good chance. And if you pressure Matt Stafford, he's likely to throw some interceptions.
Yeah.
A couple. He's likely to throw a couple interceptions. And if you can win the turnover battle, that's huge.
Yes.
Most of the time that means you win. Every once in a while there's an exception.
Right. Honestly, in my opinion, I think both of these teams went like Super Bowl or bust because of how much money they spent on these players that they got.
Right.
So I think it was kind of like Super Bowl or bust for these two teams. And whew, boy, did y'all get lucky.
Lucky.
Shoot.
I mean, the Rams, I think, with the late acquisition of Odell was a huge boost.
Yeah.
I don't know how far they would have gotten if they didn't do that.
Right.
Because then you just have Cooper Kupp. He's your main offensive weapon. And you can double team him.
And don't worry about nobody else.
And not worry about anyone else. Yeah. So they opened him up a lot by getting Odell. Yeah, this will be a very close game. I hope. Hopefully, it'll be good. Unless it's one of those where you have all these high expectations, then it just turns into a defensive game.
Right.
Boring.
Well, I think it is probably going to end up being a defensive game. But it's going to be one of those good defensive games, you know? Like, you probably got to turn over here and there. Then next thing you know, you just got this one long drive. Everybody, they taking like 10 minutes off the clock or whatever. And then, you know, just kicking. Just don't be another.
Don't end on a field goal.
Right. Just don't be another Patriots and Rams game. That game sucked. It was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, that one was boring. That one was so boring.
Just don't be that game. That's all I say. You can be a defensive game, sure enough.
Get some offense in there.
Yeah, you just gotta get some offense in there.
7-3. We will not have this.
No.
We'll not have 7-3 again.
I mean, I can go back to Steelers and Arizona game. That was a defensive game, but it also had some offense in there. And the last play was an offensive play.
Yeah.
And it was a touchdown. So, with that being said, you can make some offensive plays in the Super Bowl.
You gotta do both.
You gotta do both because you can't do one without the other.
Do it for us.
Do it for the fans.
The fans, man.
All right. Oh, speaking of fans, I'm kind of curious on how many people gonna be there. Cause
the ticket prices.
Oh my
goodness,
God.
That's
who like. I definitely won't pay. I ain't paying that much.
I don't care who's playing.
No, I don't care who's playing.
I'm not doing that.
I can be the sunniest of the sunniest days. I'm still not going.
And somebody called it out. It was
Ocho Cinco.
Chad Ochocinco. Yeah,
Chad Johnson.
Chad Johnson. I don't know what to call him. That guy. You know who he is. He called it out. Like he was like, what fans from Cincinnati are going to be able to pay $20,000 a ticket? What fans from anywhere?
Right. Don't know fans want to pay that much.
Like that, you're making that exclusively for California millionaires.
Yeah. I mean, not just that. It's just the fact of you, like, California expensive on its own, sure enough.
Right.
But the fact that, like, your tickets... Really, your Super Bowl tickets at that. If the Super Bowl was somewhere else, it'd probably be way cheaper.
Probably. I mean, those prices are absurd.
Yeah, and I ain't finna pay no freaking thousands of dollars just to sit in the freaking nosebleeds.
Right, for that much money, you could buy yourself a car.
Right. Why am I sitting in the nosebleeds for one? Probably. I wouldn't say I ain't gonna say it's a once in a lifetime type of game, but I ain't gonna sit there for I ain't gonna pay thousands of dollars for a game. I could probably just go watch it.
You have a better view watching it at your home.
Yeah, watch at home and record it.
Very top deck.
And probably record it and probably watch it for the rest of my days if I wanted to.
Comfortable. You can have your sodas, your drinks,
right? I ain't got
your beers or whatever.
Look, I can drink all the beer I want, eat all the chips I want,
prop your feet up. There you go.
Shoot, add some nachos if I wanted to, and I ain't got to worry about nobody trying to fight me either.
Right, especially like your own fans.
Right. Rams.
I think it was you.
I showed you that.
Yeah, it's Rams fans fighting Rams fans. Not 49ers fans fighting Rams fans. No, they just like brawl each other. Like they're on the same team. And
what are you doing? Yeah, you gonna do that at a Rams game? No. Yeah, I bet you.
At least find a red jersey and start swinging at them. Not at your own guys.
I bet you that happen again. It's gonna happen at the Super Bowl. Yeah, somebody gonna pay $1,000
just to get in a brawl and
get into a brawl with another fan that's probably rooting for the same team, and y'all probably gonna get upset if your team loses, y'all gonna fight each other. Wow, some support.
Pretty crazy the things they do.
Right.
But you hear about other things like in the city, people are so excited they start flipping cars and lighting them on fire, which is not.
Yeah,
How
that just turned into a riot at that point. Like
right?
that ain't a
And
celebration.
you'd think that kind of news is like, oh well, they lost. No, they won,
Yeah.
right? Like, cause when your team wins,
Look,
you start lighting things on
I
fire.
feel
You're like,
bad.
yes, victory!
I feel bad for the person that it's their car.
Oh yeah. You wake up the next morning for work and you're like, hey, what happened to my car?
Right. Your car burnt to a crisp and it's upside down.
All
you
because your team won.
You don't even know how. You don't even know why.
Right.
Sometimes. But in this case, you will know why, but you ain't gonna know the who's.
Right. How you gonna go after anyone?
Right. Everybody outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the celebrations are a little weird.
Yeah.
A little bit. A lot of it weird.
You know what? I like certain fans because certain fans, they have like a gathering at their stadium or like in like this big old parking lot, right. And they park their cars all the way from where they at because it's something I would do.
If your house is like 2 miles away, just walk.
Yeah, just walk. Look.
Save yourself the trouble. You don't have to worry about getting out of the parking lot. Just
right. Just park somewhere not too close, but close enough.
Not too close, yeah.
So the fact that like you just walk there, you ain't gotta worry about traffic when you leave. You ain't gotta worry about running like bumping into each other, like bumping into other fans or whatever, getting into an incident.
Right.
Or nothing like that. And you ain't gotta worry about your car getting flipped.
Exactly. You can either wait in the parking lot or you can just walk to your car and by the time you get there all the cars are gone.
Right. So yeah, like the ones that be parking their cars in these, I don't know, sometimes it be happening in random places. You just be wondering why my car get flipped and I'm nowhere near where everything was happening.
Anytime I would go to a Utah football game, I did not even drive. I took, we call it tracks, okay? I took public train down to the stadium. Then we walked. We did not even drive. Because the parking is just stupid.
Oh, also, do not park your cars, your vehicles near bars. Because I'm pretty sure that happens near bars too. Honestly, because that's something else. I mean, I think it is just drunk people just, yeah, let's push over this car. Woo!
Right.
And then you part of the group pushing over the car, and it's your car.
If anyone can name a story with a positive outcome that started with "we were drunk," please comment that because I would really love to hear that. Any story that starts with "we were drunk" does not end well.
No, I know plenty of stories like that. Yeah, like, look, we were drunk, okay?
It's like you're defending the rest of the story. You're letting people know that it doesn't end well.
You're like,
without saying this doesn't end well.
Right. You're like, okay, before I tell the story, let me let you know.
Understand we were drunk.
All right, on with the story.
That being said, let's continue.
Yeah, oh man. You know what? Since it's in LA, I don't know exactly which part of LA is in, but hopefully Bengals fans and have a safe trip, and hopefully you make it home safe because
there will be probably like 10 Bengals fans there.
I mean, if you driving and if you a Cincinnati fan and you driving or flying and you paid thousands of dollars for a seat, you better make the best of it.
Right.
Because I wouldn't pay a dime or a penny.
We're not paying.
I wouldn't give them pocket lint, okay? Hey, that money can go to a house, Probably a new car, for sure.
There's just so many things
It's
that I
like,
could think of for
why
$20,000.
NFL? Why
It's
are
a
we doing
lot of
this?
money.
Why are we? Is it the NFL or is it just that LA? Because it's LA.
Or maybe it's their way of limiting fan attendance without saying please don't show up. I don't know. Maybe they're worried about COVID. It's LA.
I mean, I can't. If you're worried about COVID, just don't go.
Yeah, that
for
law
one.
doesn't apply to COVID.
No. Two, you ain't gotta raise the prices.
It's $20,000 ticket.
Like, just cause so you don't want people coming because of COVID reasons. You could just limit the amount of people in the stadium.
I'm just trying to think of reasons that they would be charging that much.
I
Because Eminem is coming. That's why. Eminem and Dre. That's why.
It's all about Dre. But nah, like just make it make sense. I just don't understand why these tickets are so high. Like, what are you really trying to get out of this? You put the money in your pocket.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, that is a lot of money. You trying to get? What you trying to do? Get rich and like?
They're already rich.
No, I'm saying like add more to their whatever it is. Like they're trying to get. Yeah, they trying to get like Elon Musk around here or something. What is it? You ain't. If that's the goal, you ain't reaching it.
Not that way.
No. This is the wrong way.
Build electric cars and then you're good. Just kidding.
Right, I'll go back in time and start that myself.
Things we would do if we could just
go back in
have
time.
Insider information. That's illegal. Don't do it.
Right.
Well, that's our thoughts. Our thoughts on the keys for winning. So yeah, like I said, if you have a good drunk story that doesn't end negatively, I would like to hear that. Also, leave your comments on thoughts about who you think will win, different strategies, all those kinds of things, because there's so much more than what we talked about. And tell your friends about us, H&H Sports.
Oh, also.
Or HH Sports.
Who do y'all think is going to be like the best like DB wide receiver matchup in the Super Bowl? Because as of right now, in my opinion, I'm thinking it's more so just going to be Jalen Ramsey and Jamar Chase. So
that's your best bet at covering Jamar Chase.
Yeah. So just give me what y'all think like gonna be the better matchups. Cause that's my real better matchup right there. And cause everybody else is just
Jamar Chase will beat him.
Yeah.
He'll probably still beat Ramsey.
He probably will beat Ramsey, but I don't think it would be as easy as the other DBs though.
Yeah, probably not.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Bing.
So anytime that we upload new ones, y'all get to see it first and help us reach our goal of 100 views and 100 subscribers. All right. Peace.